Good morning to everyone out there. Magandang umaga. Wait a little while. A little difficulties again. Internet seems to be fairly good today. No problems so far. No hiccups so far. Little be here soon. But you have to get a chair.
Yeah,
Just a minute. Just a minute. Joy is here. It's a nice day today. Humidity is going away. The rain is coming. Major Tread, good morning. Good morning, Major Tread. How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Ken, hello from Houston. Hello, Houston, Texas. How's Houston, Texas doing today? Or this evening? I guess it's evening. Marvin Clayton, good morning and hello from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Hope you guys are doing well. We are doing well. Thank you for asking. Mike Foodie, how you doing? Mike Foodie from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, we're doing well. Been up since 5 o'clock this morning. 5 o'clock wake-up call every morning when school's going on. And it's funny because today, Hannah Grace started school like 2 weeks ago, and today's the first Wednesday that she's in school. They started school, they had Monday, Tuesday, then they had a holiday on a Wednesday. Then last week there was another holiday. So today's her first Wednesday that she's in school.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sad what happened in Reed Bank incident. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Major Trav, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hello from Central Valley, California. Hello, Alan. Alan Sharp. Franco's another Houstonian. Greetings. John Tea Party. Hi, John Tea Party. Ricky USA. What's up, Ricky? Steve.
Say hello. Say hello. You don't want to say hello?
I don't know how to say that name. Hello, Toronto, Canada. Tom Patrick. Good morning, Tom Patrick. Aaron, good day from San Diego, California. Jim, hello, Jim. Where's that? Hi, all from Kakalaki. Oh, that's a different name. Good morning, Russell. Howdy, Russell. Coming from Dumaguete, Florida. I didn't know there was a Dumaguete in Florida. Steve, good morning from New York. Good morning from Los Angeles, Marvin. Hi from Central New York. James, how you doing? Hello from Winnipeg, Canada, Don. You get people asking you for money. How do you deal with it? Donald Mosher, good question, Donald. I don't know. After you've been here a while, you just kind of, I don't know, you just kind of, I guess you would get desensitized from it. I mean, you see it, they're asking you, if you tell them like, voila, no money, they'll stop asking. I mean, you get the kids at the markets, and you know what, and some people say you shouldn't, other people say there's nothing wrong with it. But when I go to the market, like the Apple market or other markets, a lot of times I'll bring I got a drawer full of pesos, 1 peso, 5 pesos, and I'll give them like 5 pesos. And like I said, it's up to the individual. You know, you don't have to. Like I said, some people say you shouldn't. It encourages them to beg more and more. But you know what? We're not in that situation where we have to beg for money. So we don't know what that's like. And most people don't know what it's like. You know, it's a big thing. Either you do or you don't. Like I said, a lot of times I usually, it all depends where I'm at. Because here you can pull up to a traffic light or a stop sign. And when the traffic light is red, a lot of times they just come right down the middle of the cars and they tap on your window with a cup, and they ask for money. If I have it, like I said, sometimes I give it to, a lot of times I'll give it to them like maybe once a week because I'm always at that same traffic light, a couple times a week. And it's the same people. Okay. So maybe once a week or so, I'll give the person like 5 pesos. But yeah, I mean, it's all up to the individual. Like I said, a lot of times you just say no, and they'll move to the next vehicle. And the thing is, people say, "Oh, they always target the foreigners for the money." Well, no, they don't. You know, anybody sitting in any of those cars at the traffic light, um, some will give pesos, some won't. They're Filipinos that give them pesos. I see more Filipinos here give the kids and other homeless people either like food or some coins, pesos, than I do see foreigners. Right, Lex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so everybody does it. So, but yeah, good question. Mike Hendricks, Senior, hello from New Jersey. Good morning from Ottawa, Canada. How are you both doing? We're doing good. Mike in the Philippines. James Lonergan. I wanted to tell you, I'm not sure if it's my MacBook, but after I watch your videos, it usually shows a red line across the bottom of the video to show that I watched it. I get the same thing. If I watch a video, I get a red line across the video that shows that I watched it. Another thing, guys, don't forget to tap that bell, because some people are saying I'm not getting notifications and stuff. If you watch the video or when you come onto the channel, there's this tiny little bell down there. And if you hit that little bell, what it does is it gives you notifications of videos that are out.
Like that.
Home of the Toronto Raptors, Stephen. Yeah, Toronto Raptors. I was glad to see them win.
Okay. Okay.
Are we getting a credit for the views? I think so.
Oh.
Charles Jordan will be moving to Angeles as soon as I sell my house in Florida. Good luck. Good luck with that sale of the house. Angeles. Now, somebody said to me, "Oh, you're pronouncing Angeles wrong. And you know what? I used to pronounce it Angeles City. And then people said, "No, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's Angeles City." Look, you're from here. How do you say it? Angeles. So there it is. Somebody that lives here. James Van Buren.
Usually it's G. It's Angeles, but Pampanga don't use G words, so
Right.
they call it Angeles.
Angeles.
They're out of G and H.
James Van Buren, if you're going to be here, send us a message, and we'll try our best to hook up. Is it safe to eat salad from the restaurants? I guess.
They never eat salad in the restaurant.
I usually.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
The thing here is like to find like lettuce. If you find it, it's real small. The thing is to find lettuce to make a salad, at least up in this area. It might be different in other places. But they sell a ton of cabbage here, tons of cabbage. And I've eaten cabbage. I've had no problem with it.
I get you wanna down. Now you wanna up again.
Yeah, Russell Barron, you're right. A lot of people confuse being poor in the USA versus being poor in the Philippines. Big difference. Big difference here. You know, in the States, there's so many job opportunities compared to than here in the Philippines. I mean, you know, Walmart's, Targets, and they're all over the place. Home Depot's, Lowe's. And, you know, back in the States, you know, they hire older people. They hire minorities. They hire people with disabilities. Here in the Philippines, you don't have them to begin with. And the places you do, like malls and things like that, little kiosks, they hire all these young kids. They hire all young kids. You don't see any older people working in these places. But yeah, big difference. There's no, like back in the States, you can get, you know, welfare or whatever they call it, you know, to get food stamps and cheap housing and things. They don't have a system like that here in the Philippines. If you're poor, and you live in a poor area, squatters area.
If you're middle, you're middle.
Rains Robbins. I'm moving soon to Cebu Island, Philippines to marry the love of my life and the Philippine princess. I live in Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm an American retired military man. And I'm looking forward to coming there. Rains, have a good luck. Have a good time. I don't know if you visit here before you decided to move, have been deciding to move here. But I always suggest people come here and visit. But other guys, they just come here and they're perfectly fine. Other guys come here and they find out it's not what they think it is. David Wright, hello from Santa Barbara, California. Watching from Casino, Eating Super, North Dakota. John Baker. Good luck. I hope you win. If you're playing, I hope you win. What happened to Sisig, your bird? Sisig, at our old place, our one neighbor had another bird. And we were told they kind of like, those type of birds like company. And I don't know, I don't know. The neighbor asked if we would give her the bird and stuff. And yeah, we just did. I mean, the bird's at a good place. But yeah, that's what happened to Sisig. Sisig did, as far as we know, Sisig didn't die or anything like that. What is my favorite food joint in Angeles City? You know what? I guess you could break it down for like breakfast. Because see, I like that American style breakfast. Eggs, bacon, potatoes, sausage gravy, and biscuits. I would have to say that place would be a place called Charlie's, which is up on Clark. Let's see, like a cheesesteak, which I found. It's okay. And like other lunch meat sandwiches, we call them hoagies. Other people call them subs. There's a place called Blanchett's, American style deli. And then like for dinner, I don't know. I mean, there's a couple here. What's Queen's Hotel.
Look Fu.
Like Luke Fu for Chinese, Japanese, Yufu Inn. But as far as like, if you're talking like Western style food, if you're talking like Filipino style food, I don't know. I like the street food. I like the lechon manok and
lechon
baboy.
Beef caldereta. Beef broccoli.
Mike Patrice, hey Philly, greetings from Canada. Overall, since you've been living there, would you say it's safe and feel safe? Thank you. Yes, I feel safe. It's like anywhere else in the world, wherever you live, you know not where to go at night. You know which neighborhoods are bad. Yeah, I feel safe. Even, walking here at night up to the store or up to MacArthur's, yeah, I feel safe. I mean, I don't feel unsafe, but then again, you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're in an unsafe neighborhood. That's the key. Or down in southern Mindanao where you could get captured or something like that.
You go sleep now.
Good morning, Eric Dela Cruz. How is Eric Dela Cruz?
You go sleep.
Where
you
are
want
we
to
at
go
here?
sleep then. Go to sleep there.
Sisig is the best. Sisig is good, yeah. My Filipina in Mindanao has never tried using butter, and it's not in the big supermarkets in Tagum. Tagum. Do you ever have difficulty finding butter there? Franco Anthony, you know what? There's butter up here. I mean, there's butter in the grocery stores. You can find it. The thing is to find like good butter like I like. And the only place I found really good butter that I like from the States is S&R. But yeah, S&R. But yeah, butter's, yeah, there's butter here. Yeah, it's all over.
You can get butter.
Yeah, GR, Gypsy Rose. Hey there, hope you're doing well. GR in the house, Gypsy Rose. Still raining there? No, Paul.
It's not that rain
It's not that rainy here.
They have a rain little bit, then stop, then sunny again.
Yeah, like I talked to my friend Philo from Philo in the Philippines, and he's down in Caloocan, and he's like, it's been raining like all the time down there, and we haven't had much. I mean, we get a little bit here and there, but not like rainy season where it rains every day. So it's not bad with the rain so far. Denny's Grand Slam, nothing better. You know what, Denny's? Wasn't there a Denny's down in Quezon City at the mall? I think there was a Denny's in Quezon City at the mall. That's the only Denny's I've ever seen here in the Philippines. Evening, Brian and Lut, Jude and Penn. Shout out to New Brunswick, Canada. Fresh cooked sisig is great and crunchy. You're right. I enjoy it. And now some people, they'll stick an egg. Some places you go to, they'll crack an egg on top of it and mix it all in and everything. Witchcraft, K427. Hi, Philly. I'm your new fan. I'm from the United States. I'm looking forward to visiting the Philippines one day. Witchcraft, thanks for subscribing. Visit the Philippines. You will enjoy it. Or you might not. You know, it's up to the person.
You enjoy it when you have a holiday.
Yeah. Like I said, when you come here for the first time.
There's difference between living and holiday.
Yeah. If you're coming here to tour around, do, you know, the sightseeing and the tourist thing, you're going to definitely enjoy it. Even like when you first come here, it's all, you know, it's a sensory overload, especially coming from the States and never experience a place like the Philippines, different than, you know, the Caribbean island, different than like Mexico, Jamaica, completely different. So it's like a sensory overload. You're just taking it all in. Like, wow, you're just, you know, taking it in, enjoying yourself. And before you know it, you're on the flight going back. But yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Well, that's what I felt also when I came to United States.
Yeah.
Because it's very big difference.
I live in Madapdap.
I'm in
U.S. now working. Where do you live? Don, we are in an area called Daul. It's right next to Angeles City. That's where we're at. Mabalacat. Philo said the beef in the Philippines did not compare favorably to the beef in the U.S. He's right. It doesn't compare. I mean, it's not as fatty. And to find like good beef, Philippine beef, I don't know if I ever even found it. Usually I get like an Australian beef. Or if I'm down in SNR, I'll pick up some U.S. beef. But yeah, it doesn't compare. Paul Ray, how is your pimp scooter? You get all the aftermarket accessories installed. Yes, I did. They're all installed. And we need more. Right, Lut?
Yeah, wedding ring.
All the bling is on it. I'll do a video on it.
He's so obsessed with his new wife that he wants to make his new wife to be a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I got them all on. The foot pegs, I didn't have the tool. There's a tool I needed to get one of the locks off of it. So I took it up to the dealer, and the guy put those pegs on, and also the kickstand holder. It's weird because I have Allen head wrenches, but my Allen head didn't fit inside to unscrew the Allen head. So I took it up there, and he put those on for me. And he charged me like 150 pesos, like $3 to put those things on. $3. I mean, that's not even like 2 seconds, 5 seconds worth of labor, back in the States, and they would charge you more than that. But yeah, the guy put it on, I don't know, maybe took him like 15, 20 minutes. And I hooked him up with, I think like 150, like 350, like $4 or $5, something like that. Because you know what? Here, if you take care of them, they're going to take care of you. Next time you come in, they're going to know, hey, this guy tips well, and they're going to take care of you. And that's the thing here. It's not much, and labor is so cheap that if you tip, the mechanic, they're going to remember you and they're going to take care of you the next time you come in here. So it's worth tipping, you know. Yeah, it's worth tipping, you know, because if you pull in here, you want something done, and you know there's like 4 or 5 bikes sitting in there that need work. You know, they're going to stop what they're doing to come help you because they know you. And but yeah, it was like $3. But yeah, everything's on. Thanks, Kevin Smith. Thank you so much for the super chat. Best of wishes to you both. Continue to honor each other, and you both will prosper. Continue to be grateful to each other. Love. Thank you, Kevin Smith. Yeah, you got to find the right one, guys. Finding the right one will make you happy in the Philippines. God, I'm probably way behind. Look, you want to catch up?
Ooh, bakit me?
We're like right here. Just like catch up and.
Why me?
Live from the Ozarks. Oh, GR's in the Ozarks.
Where?
I'm just talking out loud.
Joseph Johnson, Louisiana is here. Louisiana. Where is she? Oh, Louisiana is in US, right?
Louisiana.
Yeah. Maayong buntag from Manglila, Cebu. Been living in Cebu for years now and absolutely love it here. From Pat Patterson. Good for you, Mr. Pat. I never been Cebu. Oh no, we've been Cebu. Oslo. Oslo, Cebu. A week. And also I've been to Mactan before when my plane was canceled. So we stayed there like a night. Tom Patrick, do you ever see U.S. Force, Navy, Marine, Army, or are we completely out now? No, they still have. Actually, like every year, they get their training over here twice a year, I think, from my understanding. Every October, they get Air Force, military, something like that. But they also have like American, right? Was like retired living here. Huh? Hi guys, Craig Mariman. Nothing. Raymond. I don't know how to ano this, but all I know is how to read the name. Raymond. Kumusta ka? Mabuti, thank you. Alan Sharp, enjoy your walks and discovering shows. It's been like we get to experience and explore with new sensory and other things in the Philippines. Do you plan picking or some hobbies or building? Hey Pa, do you plan on picking some different hobbies or building?
You plan on what?
Hobbies or building?
Hobbies?
Yeah, except the walking because they already love it. Now, do you have any hobbies or any building in the future? Or
I don't know.
you don't know yet?
Yes.
Really? Dan, go. Morning, Brian and Lot. Have fun and thank you for taking us to motorcycle supply shop. Yeah,
okay.
He enjoyed it very much, but I'm not.
Oh, where are you at here?
Over here.
Dale Dow. That's what I met for breakfast the other day.
Oh, enjoy it very much when they come here. He smiles his uncle in the air.
Oh, you're welcome, Dale. Now we just got to wait for them shocks to get in.
Oh, the shots.
Yeah, shocks. Shocks.
Oh, I don't know what's that mean. I always saw them. It comes to motorbike, have fun it. Because he always kept asking me, do you feel anything in the chair or something? I said, I don't feel anything. Right?
With the shocks.
No, I don't feel anything.
You don't feel the rough? Oh, I do.
Once I sit in the motorcycle, I don't care.
Yeah. NMAX is a good bike, but the shocks have got to go. They're just terrible. John Coward, hi. Is a bamboo house better, cool temperature-wise, to live in rather than regular house in the Philippines, especially in Davao City, but about 2 hours north of Malagos?
Malagos?
I don't know.
Bamboo house? Bamboo house is like better for some reason. It's more colder, but I will suggest if you use the bamboo house, make it sure that it lasts long, because some person like there have a person like specific knows who dealing with the bamboo, what is the right bamboos to put on your house, because for a couple of years I think if you choose the wrong bamboo, the bamboo will like they have like insect inside. What's that?
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
termite or something. That's it. That's the common problem it comes to bamboo. So, but bamboo house is pretty like good if I choose that because it's more colder. It's like
Cooler.
colder, yeah. Inside, like you don't need to like do a lot of aircon. It's just like
Well, even if you don't have aircon compared to a regular house. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know much about bamboo houses, so I really couldn't tell you. Are the women better in Thailand or in the Philippines? I don't know. I guess personal preference.
I thought there is no better for me.
Personal preference. The thing here in the Philippines is English is widely spoken. Now, it's taught, but a lot of times you get what's called nosebleed.
Yeah.
A lot of Filipinos won't speak it. They'll know it, but they won't speak it. And a lot of times it's like chopped English. But they won't speak it because they don't. They're afraid they're going to pronounce something wrong. That's what I was told. Compared to Thailand, where a lot of the women don't know English like they would know here in the Philippines. So I guess it's personal preference. Do you live in Angeles City? We are like right on the outside of Angeles City. We're in an area called Daul, which is like outside, like the next city over. But we're right on the edge. I mean, I can walk or ride my bike in Angeles City in like a minute. That's how close we are. Are we getting regular garbage pickup? Mike Foodie. Yeah, we are. Yeah, Luke takes it over to the store. Since we had that problem with our garbage guy here, we just said the heck with him. And we take it over to the store and they pick it up. And I see garbage pickup here all the time. It just must be down where he's at. I don't know. Let's catch up. Are you renting or owning? We are renting. I saw the news where they're going to close the U.S. Embassy in Manila. Can you check what's going on? From what I'm told, they're not closing the embassy. They're closing a certain part of the embassy. That's what I was told. Good morning from Australia. Thank you, David. Edward S. Hello, nice to see you. I'm just chatting to my girlfriend in Bataan. Stop by for listening. I love the Philippines. Thanks for stopping by. We know right where Bataan is. Nice area down there.
Marbelis.
Yeah. I was impressed. Joey Del Rosario. I was pretty amazed when everybody stopped at the intersection for the Philippines national anthem. I was in awe. Yeah, I mean, I was impressed too. I didn't know what was going on. I thought there was a parade going on. And I kept walking. And then I had some people say, well, you should have stopped too, you know. I didn't know what was going on until like it was over. And once it was over, I was like, oh, okay, that was the national anthem. So I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, I was impressed too. How's the milk? Kenny wants to know. Kenny Ernst, how's the milk? I don't know. I got used to the milk here. I mean, you can you can buy like really good vitamin D milk at SNR, which is like a Costco. But a lot of time here, that what they do is they sell this milk in like a cardboard box, and it sits on the shelf warm, and it doesn't go bad. I always bring it home, stick it in the refrigerator, and I just kind of got used to it. I mean, it's okay. Like I said, I just got used to it. You know, you crave certain things from the States, but those cravings sometimes will go away, and you just kind of replace it with other foods that are here in the Philippines. I know when I go back to the States, I'll get those specific things that I just really, really crave, but then I'll probably miss some of the food here. So you kind of replace one with the other. But the milk is okay. If I want really good vitamin D milk, I'll go down to SNR and get some down there. Wally Creole, Maganda no Maga. Countdown's on. Dennis Brock, good morning, Dennis Brock. How you doing, Dennis? "147 days to go." There you go, Wally. Having an affair with his new bike.
Yeah, he is.
Jim says nothing like a good Jollibee spaghetti joy and chicken lunch, followed by some halo halo. I'm not a big fan of the Jollibee.
I don't eat Jollibee.
Even Hannah Grace isn't a fan of Jollibee.
I like Chowking.
Yeah, I mean, they like Chow King. Chow King is okay. The chicken's okay, but they make the best. They make very good halo halo. Chow King does. Greetings from San Francisco, California. Gary T. Greetings. Hello from Texas, Scott V. Alan Sharp, truly afraid of the Philippines. I like the countryside, the city malls, and water because that I could learn about from you and other blogs. Culture shock, long flight, hard to explain why I'm scared. Yeah, I mean, some people they get so used to being in their environment of comfort that they've lived in their whole life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like my brother, he lives like in the mountains, and he's been doing his thing for years and years. They go on vacation. They stay in the States. They go to Maryland. They go, fishing and hanging out at the beach. But they've been doing that for years and years. Now to get him to leave like his comfort zone to come to the Philippines would be, kind of hard. To where my sister-in-law, like she's open-minded, like she would do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've always, was always one to go out and try something new, see something new, go out and explore something. But yeah, I mean, I can understand why, you'd be afraid of the Philippines. I mean, the thing is, when you come to the Philippines, the first thing you can't do is compare and expect everything you have back in the States, wherever you come from, to be here. For the system to run the same way, the banking, just everything, it's completely different. They have the majority of the things here, but the culture here is completely different. And yeah, I mean, I completely understand your point there. Tito Ricky, hi guys. Ricky and Dory here from Quebec, Canada. What motorcycle would you recommend for touring around the Philippines? We are middle-aged and have a house in Bacoor 3 months a year. You know what, Tito, Rick, I don't know. I mean, are you looking to tour on the highways? Are you looking to tour on the back, in the back, roads through the, the barangays and stuff? How big are you? If you're a big guy, you're going to want something bigger. I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe because I just bought it. I really like the NMAX. I mean, I've ridden a lot. I've ridden a lot of motorbikes throughout my year. Not buying a Harley here. It's too big. Not only that, too much. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I like the NMAX. I feel comfortable on it. You want automatic. You want manual transmission. Now, see, they make. I think it's called an X Max, which is a 300, which is a little bit bigger bike. But you still can't ride on the highway with it. So, I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, I mean, I really like the NMAX. I really like it. I like the performance. I like how you sit on it. But that's just me. Where are we at here, guys?
Okay.
Good day. My wife and I are visiting this month. Would like to pay you guys a visit for lunch, maybe. The Big O Experience. just send us an email. And like I tell people, we'll try to do our best. We try to do our best to meet up with subscribers. SNR is horrifically expensive. Yeah, I guess it is. We don't do 100% of our shopping there. We buy the meats. We buy meats there because I find their meats quality is fresh. Like your pork chops, you go to the market, they're like thin cut. You can have them cut it thicker, but at the markets, it's always fatty. You're paying like a kilo for the meat and a kilo for fat. But that's about it. We don't do 100% of our shopping there. And a few snacks that you can't find elsewhere we do there. But yeah, it can be expensive. But the thing is, don't be fooled, because during Christmas time, and I was telling Luke this, SNR was packed full of Filipinos. And their carts were packed full of stuff. They're walking out of there with 10, 15, 20,000 pesos worth of products. So not all Filipinos are poor. Yeah. But you're right, it can be expensive. You can walk out of there with a big bill. Where are we at here? Milk and SR comes from California. You're correct. Damn spammers. Kanoy, Philippines. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for monitoring. I'm behind on the comments. Sorry, guys. Is the McDonald's in Dalo the same one that has been there since the 80s? Yes. If you're referring to the same McDonald's that was here when Clark Air Force Base was here, which I think you are, that one has been here since the 80s. Ranger vet bread. I was addicted to the street food. It can become addicting. But I always say you have to watch when you're buying street food. You have to look at the oil. If the oil looks dark and dingy and gross looking, I won't buy from them, because that oil's been sitting for a long time and they've cooked a lot in it. So you got to be careful of that. Like when you buy the chicken and the pork, and things like that, you don't have to worry about them undercooking it, because they've been doing it for a long time. They know exactly what they're doing, and people wait. People will sit and wait for it to be done, because they'll take that chicken and that pork right there and they whack it up and they chop it all up. So if you see it and it's red, they know you see it. So they do take the time and they do cook it. Margarita Station has a good breakfast. Yes, they do. Haven't eaten there in a while. Maybe I could go to breakfast there. We haven't eaten breakfast yet.
It's still really delayed, huh?
Yeah.
Any buang today?
Yeah, you always get watch here, click here. Let me help him out real quick. He seems to be a problem. I can't see what he's saying because I'm way behind, guys. Hammer time. Joseph here? There's a hacker at work in the chat. Yeah, you know what, guys? When there's always somebody out there that dislikes somebody else, another channel or whatever. You can't avoid it. I mean, people do that. They're trolls. Every channel gets some. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Can't please everybody.
What's
Christmas. Somebody missed that one. Christmas is a long time. I heard Christmas time in the Philippines was 6 months out of the year. Is that true?
Actually,
No, Jimmy.
4 months.
It's 4 months. They call it the Burr months.
Yeah.
September, October, November, December. But it's perfectly okay. September 1st, if you want to put up your Christmas tree and play music.
Yeah.
Because you'll hear it. Like you go to the mall, you'll hear it. Usually, come like November, you'll start seeing people putting more and more stuff out. But yes, it's considered the the longest Christmas in the United States. They celebrate it the longest here in the United States. But yeah, like even when you go to the malls, like malls back in the States, the ones that are still up and running, they decorate it all over the place. Here, there's not, I mean, the stores don't really decorate it too much. Usually SM or what do you,
M.
SM, the department store. Right when you walk in a department store, they have a huge, big display set up, and
Christmas tree big.
you know, and people will do selfies there and stuff. But yeah, it is long here. All right, look, go ahead, take over, look.
No. Good morning, my husband. I've been following you both for a few months now, planning to move back next year in Subic, Olongapo from Alfredo Sloan. Good luck. Good luck with your new adventure. Olongapo, we never been to Olongapo. But we never been.
Ride to.
We've been to
Been to Subic.
Subic Bay all the time. Usually, somebody told me why they call it Subic Bay. They said that's still part of Olongapo. I'm not sure. Can I get dual citizenship being? Can I get dual citizenship being I'm from the U.S.? No, I don't think. If you are Filipino, you do.
I think you can. I can get dual citizenship.
You did?
I can as a.
Oh,
I
is
have
it?
to be here. I think.
No,
you have to be here
yeah.
so many
You
years.
need to, but you need to
I
be
think
here
you
like
need to be
10
married.
years.
Yeah, and I think
You need to be 10
married.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they said you can enter politics also over here when you are a foreigner, as long that you stay here for 10 years, I think. I need to research it. What is the best way to get from Quezon City to Angeles? What is the best way to get from Quezon City to Angeles? NLEX, he said.
Take a bus.
Take a bus, NLEX. If you're just repairing like Quezon City, you just take a bus.
Or if you're riding a motorcycle on a 400cc, go right up and park it.
Yeah, he said. If you're riding the motorcycle and they have 400cc, because 400cc, I think you can go to the highway.
You can,
Joseph?
huh? You can take a bus out of Quezon City, and if you do it on a Sunday, then the traffic's not bad. You can be, and if there's no backups or an accident on the NLEX, you can be to Angeles City in like an hour 15 minutes on the bus, easily.
I wait. Do I need to answer this?
Tom Morrow, look, are there 3 things that annoy you about Brian?
Yeah. First, you want me to say this?
Yeah, say it.
He talk too much.
I talk too much.
He talk too much because my personality is when I just woke up, I don't like people that talk too much in my list because it's annoying me. Talk too much. And then the second one is, I think when he obsessed with something.
Oh, yeah.
When he obsessed with something, you can tell him, can we do this tomorrow? Because once he did this, he wants to do it. Like no matter what. And then the third one is will be when I think I'm just paranoid. That not being like annoying with him. Maybe when we like driving.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When we're driving mostly in the highway.
Yeah.
Because I become paranoid, so it's annoying me like how he drive. Like I always like stop slowly. He always like to fly.
Alfred Sloan, my hubby adores Lut. You're such a sweetheart. How is the gay life in Subic and Angeles?
Gay life?
Gay life.
Subic and Angeles?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know what you mean by the gay life.
A gay is like a baklaki.
You're talking like the baklaks. Baklaks are all over.
Yeah, they're perfectly fine.
And the thing is, I mean, I don't know. It's like everybody is accepted of
everybody have a different
the gays
kind
and the
of
baklaks here.
Yeah.
Here's something that I started laughing. I couldn't stop. I take Anna Grace to school in the morning, and when I come down MacArthur, I get off the side street. We go down the side street, and there's these bars on the left-hand side, like videoke bars and stuff. And these bars are the bars that like all the butch type lesbians
macho dancer.
hang out, and the Baklaks hang out, and they're there like every morning. You know, they're there drinking all night and stuff like that, and they're early in the morning. I drove by and I looked over to the right-hand side, and there's like a fence line there. And I looked, and it looked like there was a woman standing there in a dress. But I looked closer, it was one of the Baklaks, lady boys, standing there and peeing. And I started laughing. I couldn't stop. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I couldn't stop laughing. It was funny. But they're just accepted here. I mean, even when the kids are younger, I don't know how they could tell, but they could tell like they're going to grow up and be a Baklak. And they call them Baklak. You know, I'm talking kids that are like 10, 11 years old. And the kid he's not treated any different. He doesn't feel ashamed about or anything like that. It's just completely different here. But yeah, different culture, different world.
Oh, that's Doris. I forgot.
Rains Robbins. Is it true that Filipino women treat their husbands with respect and respect them as men, unlike American women? I don't know. I mean, that's like a toss-up, because I know women in America that respect their men and vice versa. I think it's a two-way street. You know, you have to respect the woman you're with. She'll respect you back. Then there are women here that just put up with, you know, shitty husbands and boyfriends.
Naive.
You know, ones that cheat on them, ones that treat them bad, ones that beat them, ones that disrespect them. You know, they put up with it. I don't know why. There's
too many reasons why sometimes they would put up, because they always said like for their children's sake.
Oh, for their children's sake. Some, you know, financial reasons. You know, I put up with it because, you know, if he leaves me or I leave him, I don't have anything. It goes both ways. But yeah, there's garbage guys here that treat their Filipino wife and girlfriend, you know, like crap, and they just put up with it, you know. So, but like I said, it goes both ways. Baklaks have Adam's apple. True, but then again, I've seen some that you can't tell.
Yeah.
They go to Thailand.
You don't even know. Did you in Thailand, the woman, a gay was more prettier than the woman. You can't tell is it like a Baklaki or not.
You know what? Here's another thing. Like a lot of the Baklaks here, the ones that are like lady boys, and even the ones that aren't, they're like more feminine and act more girly than the girls, than the women. Like they're over dramatic about everything, you know. That's another way you can tell. Somebody said you could tell by their knees.
Yes.
Something to do with their knees. I don't know.
Something to do with the shoulder too.
But then I have seen some here that, like, they look like a woman. You know.
Robert, you're done getting wedding ring for Mad Max now. We're still looking for wedding
Still
ring.
got some more accessories.
We just only have an engagement ring. Now we have a wedding ring, and then later on it's gonna be a wedding preparation. Then the divorce is over.
Father Wolf's. I believe these men have the attitude they can get away with it compared to the Western women. You know, here's another thing, Father Wolf. They do it because, you know what? They're the hot commodity here. The foreigner, whether you're old, fat, ugly, stinky, smelly, whatever, you're the hot. You will have no problem finding a Filipino girl here. No problem. Well, you take that same guy, put him back in this country where he's from, with, say, the girl that he's with or whatever, completely different story now, because now she's the hot commodity. And guess what? He'll either treat that girl with respect and treat her good, or she'll be down the road to it for somebody else. That's the thing right there. And a lot of these guys know it. A lot of these guys do it because they know they're the hot commodity. They can kick one to the curb, treat them like crap, and find another one. And they do it all the time.
But how is hot commodity?
Hello from Pinoy Ahoy. not to be confused with Chip Ahoy, Pinoy Ahoy. Is Mindanao region safe for travel if you're an American? First of all, the United States travel advisory says not to go to Mindanao. It's not saying that you can't go to Mindanao, but in southern Mindanao, like it flat out says do not go there. I've traveled in Mindanao. We were in Sherga Island. I was in northern Mindanao. I don't know. I mean, you can. It's one of those travel at your own risk things. And I was reading also that if you do get jammed up in Mindanao, the United States has to have their diplomats or whatever have to have special written permission to go down into Mindanao. Travel at your own risk. The thing is, there's many other places to travel in the Philippines. But I know people that go down to Davao City, and Davao City is a perfectly safe city. I mean, I know there's expats that live down in Davao City. So I guess at your own risk, you know.
Boy, Brian lives in Mindanao for a couple of months.
Do we live close to Davao bus station?
Yes.
Donald wants to know. Yeah, I mean, I can walk there in 15 minutes. Yeah. Matter of fact, when I was at the store, I used to cut through there all the time to go to different places. Did they ever open that Japanese tunnel on Lily Hill for exploring? Not that I'm aware of. If they did, and I find out about it, I would definitely go check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely check it out. There's one area where they have a Japanese memorial. We went to it. It's a kamikaze memorial on Clark there. And there was a tunnel there. But I didn't go inside. But if that's the one you're talking about, yeah, I'd like to check it out. But I think it's tiny. You have to kind of crawl through it. We love Bat Choy. They love you, Bat Choy.
Say thank you.
He just got his nails cut. His nails are real bad. Went up and got them cut the other day. And what did they charge? 150 pesos? 80 pesos. Not even $2. Snip his nails. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Thanks for all the great questions. If I didn't get to your questions, I apologize. There's just so many questions coming. Thanks, Kanoy in the Philippines, for monitoring the channel. Like I said, you always get knuckleheads that come in to chats, and you know, and you got to watch out for them. So, anyways, guys, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for subscribing. Got anything to say?
Thank you so much. See you next time.
Yeah, we're gonna go out for breakfast. Maybe we'll go up to Margarita Station, since I haven't eaten there in a while. So, all right, guys.
For the next adventure.
We'll see you guys later, and stay tuned because I'll be showing the bling I got for the bike.
A bling?
The bling.